Hello everyone, this is Velderon, this is No Man's Sky, and I'm continuing my Permadeath challenge, which I kind of have pointed on, well, gone down one half of it and is moving towards that, but I have neglected the other side of it. So let me explain that part of the challenge is to get one of each ship, repair them, and make sure I can fly them. That is the repair satisfies me, give me the license to fly it. So that part I have mainly neglected. So, and that is on purpose, because I rather want to be sure that when the time is right and I have all the ships, I can go to a purple system, which is the end part of it. So I have focused on that side of it, and that is moving nicely forward, but I so far only have 4 ships. So yeah, 4 ships, I think. I'm not even sure, but that I can kind of find out. Well, I have more than 4, but see, Shuttle, Fighter, Explore, and a second Interceptor. So 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8. So halfway, but they are not repaired, only 2 of them. So that is another part which will need to be done. So this system, I was actually doing something with the Autophage, and I got some better things to build. However, I am lacking space. So I am going to, first of all, leave the system. So I need to choose which one I do first. Either that one or that one. But before I do any of these, I will go back to my base and I will actually attempt to repair the better multi-tool more than anything else, because that is kind of necessary now. But before I go to my base, I will actually go to the space station there, because I have some missions, I believe, to hand in as well. So I am not allowed to do that in this system. Because it's a coax system. So that's another thing with the challenge. I am limited to which systems I can actually interact with. And of course I need to pick up my fish as well. So I am just going to go and hand in, because I believe I did quite a number of missions. So well, I actually pick up some of them. So this ship is B, and the new one I got was A, I believe, yeah. So I also need to change my ship so I get the better one, move things around. Big surprise. Well, so we are going to start up a little bit slow today because I need to get these things sorted one way or another. I actually just realized that it might actually be better doing it on the freighter. That is kind of typical, but it's a little bit easier to actually access the storage on the freighter than it is on your base. So yeah, my ship didn't have that little part that give it a longer range, so otherwise I would normally have put it on the ship, but yeah. So wonder if I should, well, I need to cook them here, so that's that's actually the question, what the best thing is to do. So I will have to kind of just find out what I need and what I have, and then take the decision from there where I'm actually going with it. Those who knows me and has been watching me for quite a while know that one of the things I normally emphasize quite a bit is actually making money. Lately I have kind of ignored that part, and I still manage to make okay money as I run around. There is certain things which makes it easier. There's certain things which, as long as you comply to them, you will actually end being quite okay with your income of money. So yeah, that's that is the one part that is always, it is always good to have money, because you do need money. No matter what people say, the emphasis should not be on money making, because that has still some limitations, but always do yourself a favor and kind of do what you think is best, but And of course, no one should ever tell you that what you're doing is wrong, because if you want to just make money, then go ahead. There's no one to actually prevent you from doing whatever you want. So I got this done. So let's just have a look at, was that one the A1? Oh, yeah, no. Let's B. Let's see. So that's simple for scrapping. Yeah, this one is the A1. So wiring looms. Okay, I got. So I can put some on. Microprocessor, hermetic seal, and sodium. So I do believe I have plenty of microprocessors. So wow, plenty is, you know what, I take everything out just in case. I don't know if I need that, but at least that's a start. So I need a lot of hermetic seals. Okay. That's 8. Jesus. Do I have enough to actually make them? No. Condense carbon and so it's this might be a little bit stupid, but on the other hand, I don't really have any better solutions right now. The thing is, in all honesty, a lot of things I will be able to do as we do them. So this is all about what I can build and put on and what I will put on. So yeah, let's start there first. So how many can I make? Oh. To make some more carbon. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually just trying to use my experience to get what I can to do what I want. So yeah, that is literally the way forward right now. I am aware I will have to go and farm things to get whatever I want, but yeah, that's fine. I don't mind doing that, but I rather want to fix things and then go out and farm afterwards, because I know I'm going to need carbon, condensed carbon, oxygen over and over again. So that is no new thing which suddenly pops in. So that is all the time. Part of the game. So yeah. I need this one. Not this one, no. Remnants. For some reason you can't put it on the... Well, you can, but then you have to do it another way. And I know at one base I made where I had something like 10 landing pads, and it annoyed me that I couldn't go and ask for a specific ship. I had to summon it somewhere off the landing pad and then call it in, and that is rather annoying. So as I am changing to a new ship, then I am moving everything over, because this will be the ship I mainly fly, and therefore I rather want my things on that. If I should want to change it to become good again, this one, then yeah, then I would just either build things or so I had two good ships. That's not one is not excluding the other. So, but this is a lot of moving things around. best of them, I believe. That one is one that quite early will be replaced with something else, but yeah. The thing is, do I really want the range on them? I kind of don't know at this point. It's a mining beam, so that is not going to be useful right now. Okay. So how much is that? So if I put them like that for now, it actually looks reasonable. Problem is I have a lot of things to refine, but that's okay. I got all 8, so that is actually that is kind of a win. So ionized cobalt, oh, that is a tricky one, 75. And ammonia and uranium, that's not going to help anything. Okay, cobalt is relatively easy to get, but still, I have a little bit more there. Did I have any? No, I didn't. Of course, I only made what I needed. Yeah. So, okay. Well. This is always a tricky moment where you actually move from one to the other, but yeah, it just have to be done. So. Bum, 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 bum. So I kind of need something. That is cobalt, and it is uranium and ammonia. I actually don't know if I have uranium, so that I should really check before I do anything else. Because then it's only one thing. I do have uranium. So it's only ammonia and ionized cobalt I need now. Actually positive. That is very positive, so let's move these things across. So the rest I'm going to leave. I'm going to change this around again because there are certain things I keep accessible and there's certain things I don't really care about, so yeah. So there's over there. Shielding. Oh. This all looks okay so far. So, all looks fine. So, cobalt first and then ammonia. That's really what we need. So, what is for sale here? Not everything is. There we go. That actually looks okay. And yeah. So I will have to change to that one, which is the normal one so far. Yeah. So I can kind of get what I want. That was not a cave. Okay. Neither is that. So, yeah. I'm not really ready to actually start fighting with them yet, so this is going to be okay. I take a little bit every time you are done. Now he's actually following me. That's slightly concerning. So I need to find a cave somewhere. And of course there's nothing. The problem is around here it's watery, so whatever looks like caves probably isn't. So what I will do is I will actually take my ship and see if I can find something which looks cave-like. Oxygen, so let's land and get that. That is actually one of the things that we always need. So I might end up with too much, but then I'm going to spread out on different storage solutions, because you can't have too much oxygen in reality. So yeah, me being silly and playing with challenges is one thing. You wouldn't have to do that when you just play normally. Things would be, well, normal. So that one is in a cave, so let's see if we can find that. That's in this height, so making a tunnel in should bring us to some sort of cave. Something up there. Oh. Well, cave is I'm going to pick them up because it is always a little bit of money. So where is the rest of this cave then? Oh. There it is. Okay. So I need cobalt to make ionized cobalt, so that's just collecting, really. This is actually quite an open cave, so yeah. Kind of took a back way back into out to the open world. Yeah. Have I have actually gotten plenty, and what are they coming out as? Okay. I got something I don't really use, but that's refined into sodium, which I do use. So again, we kind of moved the right places. That is surplus, so I put that over. Good, so I have 70 of those ionized, and I needed oh, how much did I actually need? Good question. 75, so that is actually almost what I needed. That was in the cave. I got as okay, and that's fine. So I just need 5 more. That I can actually quickly make. Then the rest can actually become iron batteries. So that is that is really great. So I need some ammonia. That's the only thing I need. And that is, of course, something I don't think I have. So I saw my ship marked there. That was actually smoother than I anticipated, so that is good. Back to base. Without hitting something, yeah. I just have to check whether I have ammonia or not. I got chlorine. That seems to be the only thing that is in that direction, so yeah. Will be on the other side. Yeah, I can clean that up later. I want them on my ship though. The thing is, it can actually be used as fuel on your ship, so that one we can stick away there. That one we can actually use. I'm going to take that for a moment. Because I'm going to use that with all the cobalt to make a lot of iron batteries, because I use them in high numbers. There we go. That is actually great. That one doesn't have anything doing. I'm going to stack them all together. So yeah, I've spent a little bit much time on making the ship ready and the repairing on the multi-tool. The multi-tool is not entirely finished yet. I need some ammonia, and there would be a toxic planet. I have been on toxic planets, but I don't think I can remember where that was. But it's actually fine. It's not a major problem. And here I have an echolocator, which could actually theoretically give me another ship. So I'm not going to entirely pursue that part right now, at least. Yeah, I could maybe find an S-class interceptor, or I might not. It's difficult to say. So I'm quite happy with what I have right now. But apart from that, it's not bad in any way, and it actually is going rather smooth. Normally you will always have some sort of backlash when you do these challenges, but this actually seems to go rather well, apart from finding ships and apart from repairing them, because that is going to be the big challenge. There is always things which is a little bit more difficult to actually find. In a perfect world, I would probably have a lot of repair kits, so if I came to that point, I would just be able to use them. But again, it is one of these things that it takes a lot of monetary things to do that, and I'm not sure I actually want to do that, so yeah. And apart from that, we are in the situation where I need to make lubricant and stuff like that as well to continue. Because I want to make living glass. So yeah, there is a challenge or two ahead before we can really move forward, but apart from that, everything is actually two of the same, where one is B and the other one is A, so that's kind of interesting. Okay. Yeah, that is is really it. That is really it. So we need to find some ammonia. I made a very basic camp on the first planet because when you're in a situation where you don't have any starship, you walk around a lot, and this planet was, if I recall, yeah, quite acid. Well, toxic. Oh. There's actually things that makes sense to buy when you see it. So let's see if we can find some ammonia around. I'm not too concerned with that, so let's move somewhere else. We have a really good ship now, and that is something we can build on, and actually in walking distance, so I normally say below 300 I'm actually happy to walk. Actually quite good, I should say it myself. I'm getting this done without having too much problem with it. And then I have at least a multi-tool to build on, at least for now. know when I do challenges I don't always care about what class things are, and yeah, because it's not important in that matter. If you're playing on your main save, you want the best of everything, but when you do things where you might or might not then yeah, things are a little bit different. Dude, where did I park my ship? Yeah, this shouldn't really be the place where I do this, so there's a time and there's a place for everything. And you don't do these things when you are in a hostile environment where you actually potentially might be killed by the environment, so no. So you might as well do it on a safe place. So now we need to move over. big question. Do I have a terrain manipulator on the other one? No, I don't have that, but I might not have space for it, so let's just quickly take a look. For now. Thing is, there's a lot of things that probably will change, be moved around. That is almost certain. So I don't have a terrain manipulator either, so something like that for now. Didn't have any more. That one goes to the starship, yeah. Cool. That is okay. That actually looks relatively good. So the only thing is I need to... I could just build it because I don't know if I'm keeping all... What with the other one? Well, for now, I actually think I will move it over. The thing is, I can of course just build it up and all that, but it's one of these things, there's not much sense of doing that. I have two per ship. At the moment, I'm actually upgrading the technology part first. And that's, yeah. I'm not sure I entirely understand the question. I played many space games, but I tend to not play sandbox mode in any games. Um, well, I I have done. I used to play. Well, when it came out many years from now, I used to play loads of hours on Elite, which in many aspects reminds a little bit of No Man's Sky. It was more simple and the graphic was kind of non-existent, but the idea was immensely good. But I have tried quite a lot of different space games. Some I found good, others I found absolutely horrible. um, but yeah, I guess that's pretty much how it is, isn't it? Not everything can be equally good, I think. But I do like the aspect with having a humongous big game area, play map. Yeah. I would say some and the problem is a lot of space games was put in the survival aspect, so you have to survive, and then the idea was good, but the execution of the games were not. But so I'm actually a little bit wondering here. I saw there was dissonance on one of them. Actually, but I don't only play space games. I do play other games as well, and it's. I used to, well, for something like 17 years playing World of Warcraft. That is very true. That is very true. They have been very loyal to their users. They knew they screwed up from the beginning, and to be honest, I think they have done good after that part. I'm amazed they could easily sell each of the new updates with added content as a DLC, but they chose not to. And yeah. I'm actually in a system I'm not allowed to be in. Bugger. Well. So, what does a smart man do now? Yeah, that was one I couldn't really get into it. I did have a look, and I also took a big look at Starfield, and that kind of disappointed me, mainly because of the whole statements from Bethesda that this would make all other space games obsolete. And it didn't. It had some very good ideas, but it was so lazily made. So, I mean, you couldn't even fly across a planet, and I mean, in our time and age, you do expect to be able to do a minimum, and it didn't. And then again, this laziness with the new game, where you start all over again and again and again. I hate that. Everything you collect, you lose that, start over, your skill set is intact, but the rest is gone. So, I mean, that's like playing Diablo. I don't like that there either. Fuel. For some reason, this game is so realistic, it won't fuel. Yeah, it was like they had taken all the good ideas and put into a bucket, and then say, okay, we make this partially. But it didn't really give the full picture. And I didn't find it. Yeah, but the first playthrough was fine, but then you ended up again. You lost everything and started all over. I like progression, not repetition when I play. That's send me out on some stupid breadcrumb quest lines. It's fine as long as it's new. And then you can say, well, No Man's Sky doesn't have quest lines or mission lines as such. No, you start out with something and then you can choose if you want to do any of the sidelines, and then the rest of the time is actually your own responsibility to find out what you actually want to do, which is one of the things I love with the game. I like the fact that you're not bound to do anything you don't want to do. I'm a little bit in a situation, I have no clue what I'm actually doing.